The perfect liar knows this. They do not over-explain. Over-explanation is an amateur mistake. Instead, they give you just enough. They anchor the lie in something true, a real place, a real name, a verifiable detail that your brain grabs onto and uses to validate the entire structure. Once you have confirmed one true thing, the surrounding fiction gets a free pass. This is called the anchoring effect, and in the hands of a skilled liar, it is a masterclass in misdirection. They also understand the power of emotion. When someone makes you feel something, particularly when they make you feel seen, cared for, or morally righteous, your critical faculties lower. Studies in social cognition confirm this consistently. Emotional arousal narrows your focus. It pulls your attention toward the feeling and away from the logic. A perfect liar who cries at the right moment, expresses the right amount of indignation, or mirrors your emotional state back to you with precision is not being vulnerable. They are deploying a tool. And it works. But here is the piece that no one talks about. The most dangerous lies are not the dramatic ones. They are not the elaborate fabrications or the shocking revelations. The most dangerous lies are the ones that feel like love. Consider the architecture of what researchers call pathological deception in intimate relationships. Intimate partner deception does not look like the lies you have been trained to spot. It looks like protection. It sounds like care. It arrives with consistency and warmth. The liar in your closest relationships uses your emotional map against you. They know what you are afraid of, what you need to hear, what gaps in your self-worth are available to be exploited. They fill those gaps with manufactured truth. And because the feeling of being filled is real, the source feels real too. Psychologist Martha Stout, in her clinical work with survivors of pathological relationships, documented a recurring pattern she called the pity trap. The perfect liar, when confronted or when their story begins to unravel, does not defend. They suffer, conspicuously. They pivot from the evidence to the emotion, and suddenly you are no longer evaluating their credibility. You are managing their pain. The conversation you came in to have has been replaced by a different one entirely, and they have walked away clean. This is not accidental. It is architectural. Now ask yourself something uncomfortable. How many times has a conversation shifted in exactly that way? How many times have you left an exchange feeling like something was wrong, some faint cognitive dissonance you could not name, and resolved it by deciding you must have misunderstood? That instinct matters. That signal matters. Because here is what the research actually shows about catching a liar. The best predictor is not body language. It is inconsistency over time. A single conversation with a skilled liar will likely leave you with nothing. The magic disappears in a snapshot, but across multiple conversations, across time, the story begins to fracture. Details shift. The anchoring facts get reused, but in slightly different configurations. The emotional performances appear at structurally convenient moments. When you look at the pattern, rather than any single moment, the picture changes. Dr. Aldert Vrij at the University of Portsmouth has spent decades studying verbal deception cues, and his findings redirect everything. The tells are cognitive, not physical. Liars, even skilled ones, produce fewer details. They are less likely to spontaneously correct themselves. They add less peripheral information around the core claim. Not because they cannot generate the detail, but because maintaining a false narrative under cognitive load requires resources. The more you probe, the more resources it demands. And the more the structure starts to strain. This is why the perfect liar discourages questions. They keep conversations moving. They redirect with emotion, with humor, with flattery. They make you feel that asking would mean you do not trust them. And because your truth bias wants so badly to trust them, you stop asking. You already know someone who does this. You already know someone who makes you feel slightly wrong for wondering. You already know someone whose stories feel complete in the moment, but leave a residue that never quite goes away. The terrifying psychology behind the perfect liar is not the liar. It is the system. Your brain, your empathy, your love. They are all part of the architecture. The liar did not build the trap. They just learned how to use the one you came with. Next time you feel that persistent sense that something is off, don't dismiss it. That isn't anxiety. It is your brain's pattern recognition working to protect you. Someone is lying to you right now, and now you know how to spot the cracks.